what to do. It's just a sea of yellow. Hello all, MikeRo here. Welcome to another episode of the FM19 Southampton save. Since you last met, things have gone okay. We're unbeaten, but there's a lot of yellow. We actually managed to beat Manchester United on penalties in the Carabao Cup third round. Very, very surprising result considering it's our second string as well. I thought we were going to get hammered, but we didn't. Very, very impressive. And then we've basically drawn 3 on the trot. Games against Watford, Burnley and Newcastle. Dominated all of them, but lacking that little bit of finishing touch to get more than enough goals. We're a little bit lacklustre at the back. That the clean sheets that we had at the start of the season seems to have dissipated a bit, and now we're conceding quite freely. Today we've got a kind of South Coast derby, if you like, against Bournemouth away. It was originally going to be Fulham at home, because I thought we were going to go out to United in the Carabao Cup. The fact that we haven't makes me think that I'm still going to skip the Bristol City game away, and we are going to play Fulham at home. So what I'll do is I'll play the Bristol City one off the camera, let you know how it's gone, and then we'll still play the Fulham game so we get both our Premier League games in today. I've got a lot of unhappy campers at the moment. Jack Stevens isn't happy with me, Oriel Romeo isn't happy with me, and neither is Shannon Armstrong, who I think they brought him from Celtic. It's a tough one with him because he looks like a decent footballer, but he's not as good as James Ward-Prowse, and he also isn't as good as Stephen Davis. So either way, I can't really shoehorn him in at the moment just because he wants to be there. So I think I might send him out on loan. It seems like the best thing to do. So in terms of the lineup today, we're going to have Angus Gunn in goal, Hoot, Kanate and Vestergaard as the back three. Tierney and Cedric will maintain their wing-back positions. Hoiberg and Lamina doing very well in the midfield together. Ward-Prowse is in behind Dolberg and Charlie Austin. Austin is in today because Danny Ings is injured. Could you imagine? Dolberg's not really hit off as much as I'd like. He's got a couple of goals, but nothing spectacular. Bournemouth doing really well in the league. They're actually high-flying up in 6th at the moment. It's probably that front two with Wilson and King, both very decent players, but Junior Stanislas has been the outstanding player along with Ryan Fraser this year, so plenty to watch out for in this Bournemouth team. It should be a good game of football. I'm going to say I expect to win out there today. I do. I feel that we're lacking a little bit of the momentum now. It seems that results are finally picked up. It's like the new manager bounce has gone, and so this is really the start of the series, if you like, from here on in, because that bounce has gone, and now it's about grinding out results when we need them the most. If we can get a win here, I'll be absolutely delighted, because Bournemouth is no easy place to go and get points. We're still 10th in the table, so it's not like it's a bad run of form. We're still unbeaten. As Ward-Prowse whips in the ball to the back post, and Hoop puts us 1-0 up. Get in. James Ward-Prowse this season has been absolutely brilliant. His delivery is obviously sensational. I've got him training as an attacking midfielder, as an attacking playmaker in that role, because he's not a natural there as I thought he would be, but he does seem to thrive in that role at the moment. And that is a great header from Hoot. We are 1-0 up. And it's all about if we can just remain defensively solid from here on in. It's another corner, and James Ward-Prowse is whipping the ball in. Dolberg at the front post, great header, and a good save by Begovic. Really good to get down low to pick that one up there. And I think the highlight's going to continue as Begovic hits it long. Good header down by Callum Wilson. He is a sensational player. I really like him in real life. I'm glad he's having a really good season for Bournemouth because he's been so unlucky with injuries. I don't really want it today though. As Ryan Fraser finds Callum Wilson, he plays it back to Ryan Fraser, back to Wilson. And I give him a bit of praise and he scores his 2nd goal of the season. It is 1-1. We couldn't even hold out for 10 minutes. It was a lovely play, actually, I have to say. They just moved it around so nicely. Wilson there. A little 1-2 with Ryan Fraser. Gets out of his feet. It's not brilliant defending from Kanate, I have to say. He gets maybe a little too tight. Gets rolled. And it's a tidy finish from the English centre forward. I do feel like our centre forwards are letting us down a little bit. Danny Ings had a really good start to the season, but obviously he's so injury prone that it makes it quite difficult. Oh no, here we go. Ryan Fraser whips the ball in for Bournemouth here. Nathan Ake at the back post. A good header away, but Josh King picks up the pieces. Cedric flies into a tackle there. Nathan Ake makes it 2-1. Oh, for God's sake. I know what's going on here, but that's not brilliant from us. So it's a good header away from Kanate in the original bit, and Cedric misses his tackle here. He's just a little too late. How Ake's been allowed to turn in the box there and get a shot away is beyond me. Disappointing, and we're struggling now. There's a highlight straight from the kickoff. Bloody hell, this is a good game. I had a feeling there'd be goals in this one, so hopefully this will be a goal for us. Into Stanislas. Stanislas goes around his man. Great tackle there by Kanate, who is having a good game to be fair. Stanislas tips it in to Dan Gosling. That keeping. Right, okay. I think we're going to change it. We're going to change it up automatically. I don't like the way this is going. We're going to go to our kind of Chelsea-esque formation, play some wing play here. I don't like how this is going at the moment. I'm not a fan. We've been all over the place at the back. They're so much more potent when they go forward. Ryan Fraser here. whips it long, looking for Ake. Oh, come on! 4-1 down. You are... Ryan Fraser whips it in. Ake, how is going backwards and he still manages to piss off? Oh, for God's sake, it's still not over. Bournemouth throw the ball in. Stanislas. Ake, if Ake gets it... Oh my God, it's 5. It's 5-1. It's 5-1. It's not even half time. It's not even 40 minutes. I have no idea what to say. I'm absolutely stunned. Cook gives the ball away to Dolberg. Nothing will come of this anyway. Lamina to Ward-Prowse, to Lamina, to Ward-Prowse again. Ward-Prowse towards the back post. Dolberg. It's 5-2. It's not even half time yet. Oh my God, what is happening? At the back, it is a Ward-Prowse, not a third before half time. Oh, who heads over the ball? It's just corners and crosses this year. Are so dangerous. Right, aggressive. It's not often I've got aggressive. I've not really needed to so far this season, but that is just piss poor. There is no getting around it. Oh God, who do you take off? Where do you start? Højbjerg's got to come off. Stephen Davis, get some leadership back on there. He's got to come on. I'm going to take off Charlie Austin. He's not offered a lot. Dolberg's going to go up front, and Nathan Redmond's going to come on as the left winger. I actually still don't think we're out of this. That's just how I feel right now. I don't feel that we are quite out of this just yet. This has just been so bad, and changes will need to be made. There's no getting around it. This has been a really poor performance, and we need a result against Fulham coming up in the next game, because this is just atrocious. Stumped, actually, I have to say. You've seen some maulings on my channel, but from Bournemouth, I mean, they're a good team, but with the greatest respects, this is a team that we should not be getting beaten by this margin. And this is going to hurt the fans as well. The fans aren't going to enjoy this. Southampton fans may not think this is a derby, but Bournemouth certainly do, and that's what's showing. Really, it looks like they've wanted it more for the entire game, and that's it. A 5-2 defeat. If you're going to look at positives, didn't concede a goal in the second half, so there's always a silver lining. No silver lining for the boys. I'm going to aggressively say, I expect to see you in training. You don't deserve a rest after that performance. I like that a lot. I didn't attempt any mind games with Eddie Howe, so I don't know what he's thinking about that, so that's a bit irritating. We do get £1 million for the Virgil van Dijk transfer, and I better face the media. Well, we need to turn around the poor results at the moment, and we are going to go to our other formation. I think it needs to change. Something needs to change. We need a bit more... maybe I'm a little bit too gung-ho. Oh, we're 10 points off the drop zone. We are closer to the top 4 than we are to the drop, so we are still very much out of the relegation battle at the moment. But if the form continues like it is, that's no wins in 4. That's not good form in the slightest. Well, I won't lie, guys, it wasn't great. We got through with a 0-0. It was a completely changed side against Bristol City, but like the performance was horrific and things are not looking great. This game against Fulham, no word of a lie now, is probably the biggest game of the season, at least definitely so far. It's just scary. Scary, scary, scary. Danny Ings is playing at 9.7 in training. So I'm going to tell him, I love you, Danny. Please, please, for the love of God, be fit for today. I'm going to turn the press conference just because this is a big game. Jokanovich's men on a poor run of 6 league games without a win. Oh, I'm going to say training has been excellent and we should win this. Right, so here we are, viewers. Day of the Fulham game. They are 19th in the table. We are 10th, but on an insanely bad run of form at the moment. Well, I say insanely. We haven't won in 4 league games. It needs to change, and if there's ever a chance to do it, it's going to be today. Okay, so we've gone with a slightly changed formation. It's going to be the 4-3-3 formation today. We have Angus Gunn in goal, Bertrand, who wants some more first team football, and he kind of earned it. Kieran Tierney, good as he looks on paper, he's been absolutely gash so far this season. I won't lie. I haven't mucked up. I know he's a very good player, and he will be a very good player, but at the moment he's just not showing it. So he is now been dropped. So Bertrand's at left back. Hoot and Vestergaard maintain their places at central defence. I think they are my 2 best central defenders, and I need them to start working together. Cedric is at right back with Romeu, Lamina, and James Ward-Prowse in the midfield. I think that could be a nice little partnership going there between the 3 of them. Hopefully they make nice little triangles. Then we've got Nathan Redmond and Eli Nuisi supporting Kasper Dolberg, who's going to take the reins up front today. Danny Ings is on the bench, not fit enough to start. This is such a huge game. They've changed the formation around slightly. They're a lot deeper. We've got to watch out for Mitrovic. We've got to watch out for MikeRo. I'm going to passionately say it's time to put an end to run to this. I said to him, it's time to put an end to this poor run. Get out there, make me proud. None of them give a shit. Like, not one of them cared there. That's not great. I've got a really bad feeling about this game. It feels like it's a really early 6-pointer in the season. We've had 2 shots, 25 minutes in. Not a lot's happening. Fulham have finally just fired away a quick couple. And we're just not playing very well. I don't know what to do. Oh, there we go. Right. What we got here? Sergio Rico plays out to Zambo and Guisa. He divers on the ball a bit. Plays back to Callum Chambers. He finds Fosu Mensah back to Chambers. We're letting Fulham pass it around a bit here. We should be on them. But we wait and we've given the ball away there. Come on, Nathan Redmond. Driving at the defence. Redmond, oh, good effort. And a good save from Rico. That was a bit better, but it's too near the goal. It needs to be worked into the box more. 0-0. An absolutely shocking game. Really poor. Like, none of them care. That's the way. It feels like I'm losing the dressing room already. I need a win. Or this series is already in desperate trouble. I've got to get rid of the bad eggs. So Romeo is coming off. Kanate is coming on. And then, yeah, Vestergaard can go in. And just defend. Don't worry about covering. Just go in and defend. Redmond can stay in behind. No, actually, El Nuisi can stay in. We'll take Nathan Redmond off because he's not been very good. Danny Ings is going to come forward. Sorry. Ooh, hello. Danny Ings is going to come on partner Kasper Dolberg up front. Hopefully we'll see us pick the ball up a bit more at the start of the second half and start dominating possession a bit more. Fulham have had 63% possession at our own ground. It's pretty pathetic. James Ward-Prowse whips in a free kick. Vestergaard, get in! Come on! 1-0, brilliant header. James Ward-Prowse is saving me single-handedly. Come on! Yes, good. Another brilliant delivery. Vestergaard just gets above everyone else, heads it into that far corner. Lovely goal. Come on! It's not free-flowing football, but it will do the job. I'm going to praise the team for that as well. They're fired up by that. Good. Maybe I'm being too harsh on them. Maybe the Southampton, they don't have the characters to really take much criticism. Kasper Dolberg's been absolutely gash. He's playing at 6.3 again. I don't know what I got to do to get him more involved. It's Tom Kearney. We just let them have so many shots from far. It's so irritating. 8 minutes to go and what it could be a crucial win. It's not been a good performance. It's been an absolutely dire performance, really, when you think about it. But at the moment, the result is all that matters. We just have to grind it out. I told you, this year is about not getting relegated. I mean, the owners want me to finish in the top half. I don't think it's going to happen. All right, I'll be honest. Especially not with the way we're playing at the moment. Oh, no, not a last-minute equaliser. 92nd minute. Stephen Davis picks it up nicely. Please find a good ball. Come on, Kasper. Hold it up. Dolberg running. Great run, Kasper. Keep going, mate. Go on. Lovely ball into Lamina. Lamina back to Dolberg. Dolberg. Oh, you got to go in the other corner. Surely. This is better from us here. We're just dominating the ball nicely. Stephen Davis into Dolberg. And he was through on goal. Let him go. A 1-0 win. A needed win. A headed goal from Yannick Vestergaard is what sees us over the line. That leaves us in 8th position in the table. Not awful. We've got Wolves coming up next and they're yet to play this weekend. It's away as well. Our away form, as that's always with me, is not brilliant. So what I think we'll do is we will come back for the Cardiff home game, which could be another potential relegation 6-pointer, and an away trip to the Emirates. I know that we're playing them in the Carabao Cup quarter-final afterwards, but to be fair, I kind of want to get involved in the Carabao Cup if we get to like the semi-finals, etc., etc. At the moment, I don't think we're going to win that game, especially with like the form that we're in, unless we can really pick it up over the next few months. Oh, next few weeks. I'm still looking at that 5-2 against Bournemouth and just absolutely battered. Battered like a haddock. It was horrendous. Or a cod. Or a sausage. And who doesn't love a battered sausage? Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please do like, share and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are on FM19. If you've got it, have you been 5-2 down at half time? Have you conceded 4 goals in 10 minutes? Please let me know. That was just sobering. I'm looking at it now. It's still haunting me. Thanks for watching. Please come out for the next episode. It's hopefully going to be another cracker and I won't concede 10 goals in it. But you never know. Until I see you there, stay cool.